Good morning, everyone. This is Srikant, Rajan, and welcome back to the Stock Market Podcast from MPIinvest.com. Well, coming to stock market yesterday, the happiness in the Nifty and Indian stock market continues because the Nifty actually went ahead and hit another record high. Yes, in fact, we could see the Nifty closing at 18,600, 18, which is above 18,600, and it is the highest ever closing till date in the history of India. So that is something like which was looking really exciting. In fact, day before yesterday, we could see that the US market actually closed in the negative, and there was a kind of slight negative, movement in the Asian markets as well. But then Indian markets have been outperforming. That's what we could say right now. Right now, Indian markets are in different league of it altogether. Is it not? It's not even matching any of the global markets right now, even though the global negativity is still there. The Indian markets have continued to go up. So now here, one thing that we need to be really watchful about is that yesterday, the FIAs have continued to buy. They've almost bought for 1,200 crores, while the DIAs have continued to sell. And they've sold and booked profits for almost 744 crores. So that was something which is, that needs to be noticed because, see, right now, this is a situation where the markets have huge positivity majorly because of the FIA buying, no other reason. And the market, including retailers and people are actually waiting when there could be a fall from this high. So everybody's actually waiting for a fall right now because there is a fear in the market that the Nifty has actually risen so much. When will that fall come? And when that fall actually comes, that could be very big. Yes. So, naturally, the Nifty is actually in overbought zone right now. So, at any point of time, there could be a profit booking kicking in. And when that kicks in, everybody wants to book profit. And that's when we could actually see a major reversal again. It may not be reversal, but it could be a break from the rise. But that is something which is actually required right now with so much of rally that has happened. So, if you see, Indian market has been continuously rallying and going upwards. So, it is actually time for a slight consolidation, I would say. So when will that happen? No one knows. It could happen today, it could happen tomorrow, it could happen any of these days. But then when that comes, definitely that could be something which needs to be watched out for. So it is actually time to be trading very cautiously. We never know how the moment could actually come, and that's exactly why we are on a very cautious trade at MPA family as well. So coming to the other important news today, I would say the focus would be on Zomato because Zomato is going to see a block deal sell off by Alibaba as Alibaba is looking to reduce its stake in Zomato. So that's something that can be looked out for. Probably we could see some fall in Zomato. Let's see how things go there. Apart from that, we could also see good news for Britannia Industries because Britannia Industries has tied up with a French company to promote their cheese products in India. So that could be again a positive. In fact, we could see Britannia already rising well in the past few weeks. So definitely that could be another positive to the hat. In fact, we could see that major power for our stock market yesterday came in from the FMCG sector. That too, especially Hindustan Unilever, which was up by almost 4.39%, almost 4.4% in the day. So that was actually the major power, and we could also see Reliance also kind of supporting, but though not completely. But two stocks which has not performed well, I would say, is actually the HDFC Twins. So which is something which is long awaited. So any good buying into the HDFC Twins could actually lead them to lead the market higher as well. Right now, if you see the small cap or the mid cap is not that performing as much as the blue chip or the Nifty 50 stocks. So that is what is right now. It is just the heavyweights which is performing majorly because of the FIA buying. So heavyweights which are going up is actually taking the market up with it. But if you look at the portfolio, you may not see a big change. That's majorly because of the mix. So if you have more of mid and small cap in your portfolio, you may not see a big difference in your portfolio. But if you're having more of large caps in your portfolio, there are chances you will see some rise majorly because of the market going up. So this is something that is happening right now. There is fear in the market that Nifty has been rising so much, and any time a profit booking can kick in, and that's exactly why the traders will be cautious at this point of time. Next important thing tomorrow is the weekly expiry. So the first expiry of December is happening tomorrow, and that is also going to bring in some volatility today. But apart from that, if you look at what happened in the US, so after Indian markets closed here, US markets actually started off in the green, but then by end of the day there was some sell-off. So there was, of course, the Nasdaq was down majorly because of Apple. So after the Chinese restriction of new COVID policy, and also the unrest in China because of the protests going on the COVID policy, the Apple for shares started falling because investors felt that this could actually impact the production of Apple products, and because of which the sales could be impacted. So that is something which actually brought a heavyweight like Apple down, and that automatically brought Nasdaq down. So this is something which is happening right now, why the US markets are kind of consolidating. Also, today evening, there is a Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell coming out with some details on the monetary policy. So he'll be speaking about it today. So that would be yet another important thing to be watched. So this could actually set the pace for the market. But right now, the way things are going in India is kind of, since it has just had a breakout, it is kind of not matching with any of the global indices. So we really don't have any cues for Indian market right now. So this is a state of market where you really don't have a proper direction for the market, which actually makes it difficult for traders like us to actually make money out of this. And that's exactly why we are looking at a very cautious week, and looking at some very decent profit than going aggressive with trades. So that's something that we would be expecting for this week, and we should actually look at some decent profit there. But apart from that, if you have good stocks, I would say with some good holding and good profit, do book some partial profit so that you do have fun when there is a fall later on. So that's something that I would advise right now. So coming to the market, I would say as of now, the SGX Nifty is already trading almost close to 18,750, and that is like too big. So we might see a small gap up opening today, and let's see whether it can sustain, because if at all in the last 2 days we've seen a flat and a slightly gap down opening, and from there the market rising. So it is to be looked at how the market would react if at all there is a gap up opening. So there can be chances of a profit booking kicking in as soon as the gap up opening is seen, and after that, will the FII support in buying would be the most important thing to be noticed. So as we speak right now, let me just look at SGX Nifty. It's already at 18,760. So probably we could see an opening close to above 18,650 to around 18,700. So this could be range where we could see opening probably today. But then if that opens and with a gap up, we need to focus and check on how the market would react. So the first half an hour would be a decision making time for the market. Let's see how the market reacts to the situation, and then plan our trades. So that's it for now. Wishing you all a happy expiry in advance for tomorrow. Let us look forward to some good trades today, and let us be cautious because the US market is going to get some cues right now. So that's it for now. Let's look forward for a great day ahead. Wishing you all a great day. But before we leave, do remember to press the like button if you love the content that we share, and do share this podcast with your friends and relatives to help them learn and invest together with us. With that, this is Srikant signing off. Goodbye.